Hi, my presentation for the school district profile is Cucamonga School District. Cucamonga School District is in Rancho Cucamonga, California. They're a smaller school district. They only have 3 elementary schools and 1 middle school. They have 2,457 students enrolled. Of those students, 16.2% are English language learner students. 72.7% of students qualify for free or reduced lunch, and 70% are Hispanic or Latino. I think one thing that surprised me was that such a high percentage of Hispanic or Latino, and there's such a low percentage of ELLs. I thought that was something that it was a little bit surprising to me. Their strength is at intervention. Cucamonga has ID'd have additional and enrichment classes school district. Goals are year 3 CAP plan. Services increased by 25%. And what is that they're hoping to get additional services for these students from being students where they have an urgent intervention, and also to increase access to sports and electives. Strength is for technology. It was to voice the need for the increase for technology. In return, this put in CAP goals. They included goals in 30 years to provide access for all students and have a ratio in the room of iPads and TikTok. The main goal is to funding for. Additionally, they want to aim for the technology be rolled out to students. They specifically would have a lot of trainers, as well as special help teachers. They're just not strategy filled to feel confident of it. They're using the iPads and the Chrome for their tech. They're maybe. Number 3 is suspension rate. Students have dropped throughout the years. You can see, right? Chart is from a little bit of between the first 2 and it dropped and dropped even. It said that data is not less than students just for private. It was 2015, 16, and 17 years, and that there was students suspended in school. And currently, the goal is to decrease the suspension rates by 5%. Based on the chart right here, they are because obviously their suspension rates are less students. 4, they have homeschool students. Cucamonga is not all students thrive traditional schooling, so they provide alternative school for students in the district so that these are able to have option. Maybe they're not doing well in your setting, having problems with their students, use this option, and they're able within the district still get their very good education. Move to weaknesses. Weakness is their reclassing of EL students since the 2013 school year. You can see that on site. It drastically dropped from the 14-16. The students within slowly each year, and school board data has changed the reclass area, being able to classify because they see that it is a weakness of the district that these are reclassified. If students in the district are increasing, where are these decreasing at such a this is a weakness that they identify, and that they're working to possibly change by changing education criteria so that they're able to find more students. Number 2 is the physical education. This graph aerobic capacity position. Basically, the chart is more unhealthy. It's rising. Students are not healthy, and they're not be from pulling them out of the activity, not including them every once a week. District show these things students because as they're not healthy and getting higher each year. This number, the CAS scores, 40-50% have met this since 2014. You can see that on the left. The GRIA were have not met level 1 concerning. It's not in whatsoever. It's consistent, and this is a error for them. If students are not these level 1 students are not BQ, the district needs to provide attention for them so that they're able to increase their scores and hopefully bring these scores as a district. Weakness number is CELT scores. 16 is California Age Development was the criteria for students to be classified. 40% of these students tested are intermediate within the 5 levels of score. Only 3% of students are considered advanced in their language development. Directly action percentage are weak. I discussed if suitable to CELT or be advanced in they're not reclassified as student because not making progress throughout the programs the district has. This is another weakness that the district does need on because these students are feeling like they usually are not supposed to be in an EM and be classified as EL students for probably about 4 or 5 of these students. They're students up here to be term EL. So this is just a weakness of the district. Recommend our additional staff support students. This comes from low scores and from the fact not progress their ELD programs classified vetted curriculum-friendly students to be able to basics. If these students are taking basics of 4th grade, not doing progressing, they need to be brought a low level and find out where is at, and so we can build up, bring them up level. Sometimes it is simply too hard for students. This will help give them support. An English foundation to provide support on student improve CAS scores. I recommend that is highly important. The CAS are a direct reflection. They have additional classes, additional program for testing to memory on them they learn throughout the year. It all for them in order to improve. Additional resources and students learn about nutrition and exercise at home. This is directly that we talked about. The students are healthy; they're not past physical education. If we give additional resources and students learn more about them, hopefully we'll take it more seriously. Maybe even the family will be able to gather and they can at home. Additionally, implementing additional PE times is also an important factor. The scores the students are right now that they're not progressing throughout the year. Sources and that I used the Edmund a lot, and I used their website to be able to board meetings and the and things that they're looking for cap goals. That's for Cucamonga Elementary School.